Applications now open for the city's free summer rising program for students from kindergarten through 8th grade.
Yeah, but there are some changes that parents need to know about. New York City Schools Chancellor David Banks is here with all the details. So good morning, Chancellor. Thanks for being with us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Good to see you.
So before we get to summer rising, can we talk about what's happening at Origins High School in Sheepshead Bay? Some folks asking for the principal there to resign over her slow response to some anti-Semitic issues there. And the DOE is standing by her. So can you explain why that is?
Yeah, just so your viewers are aware, there were allegations that were made about rampant anti-Semitism at Origins High School. Many folks may remember it as Sheepshead Bay High School. And we've gone out there, and our team has been out there every day, and we've been working to investigate those allegations. And much of what has been reported, as far as we can see, has not been corroborated. We've spoken to many teachers, school safety staff, and a wide range of folks in the school who have said that story was grossly misrepresentation of what's going on. Listen, in every one of our schools, we're always going to have challenges. Kids are always going to say and often do things that are inappropriate, and when they do, we deal with it. The principal at that school, who happens to be a Jewish woman as well, has made sure that she has appropriately disciplined students whenever she's seen misconduct. But the notion that the school is being characterized as an out-of-control school, we have no findings that demonstrate that at this point.
Okay. And before summer rising, I want to ask you one question on class size. You have mandated to get the class size down. You said you're doing it, right? The governor has said you have to do this by the end of 2025, I believe it was.
Yep.
You said it's going to cost money, and it's going to take 10,000 to 12,000 more teachers.
Sure.
How is it going?
It's a challenge. The good thing is that we've been given 5 years to do this rollout. Our estimation is we're going to need 10,000 to 12,000 teachers. On an annual basis, we do about 4,000 teachers every year. That's hard enough to do. There's a national teacher shortage. So that means we're going to have to almost triple our numbers without lowering standards. And I know parents don't want us to just grab a warm body off the street. So there's a lot of work. We're going to continue to work with our union partners and the state to figure out the best ways to do that. The other part of being able to comply with the law is that we've got to build out thousands more classrooms, many more schools. It takes time. So it is a major challenge in front of us. We're going to do the best that we can, but I can tell you that we're certainly going to continue to need more resources from the state in order to do this.
All right, let's get to summer rising.
Sure.
Applications already open on Monday. It's early this year. How's it going? And why did you start it early?
Well, listen, we always listen to parents, and we try to be as responsive to parents as possible. That's really what our administration is really all about. So the early start is because that's what parents ask for.
Okay.
Because the earlier that we start, the earlier we make decisions. So we will have this process wrapped up by March 24th, and then we'll be able to notify parents a month after that, giving them more than enough time to properly plan for the summer. So that's the big deal. 110,000 students who will continue to be able to be a part of this, prioritizing students who are in temporary housing, students with special needs. They're always at the front of the list for us, and we're going to do our best to take care of everyone who really wants a seat and be a part of a really exciting program in the summer.
So this did get some changes, though, because of the budget cuts, right? So what are some of the changes to the program this year?
I think the big change is at our middle school level. We do this partnership with DYCD. And so we do a lot of the academic work in the morning, but I think what makes Summer Rising so exciting is all the other fun stuff that happens when the regular school stuff is over and the kids are going on trips all over the city and doing experiential learning and amazing things. The middle school hours were cut down to 4 o'clock. Okay. Last year was about 5 o'clock. And so DYCD had to cut back a little bit on that. But for our younger students, our elementary school students, a full program, academic during the day, fun activities after school. It's going to be a great summer.
And remind folks how they can apply.
Yeah, a parent should be able to apply through the My Schools website, which is the platform that we use. We moved it to My Schools this year because it's the one that parents are most familiar with. Okay. They use it on a regular basis anyway. And so we've already, today, had over 50,000 people who've already applied in just the last, today's Wednesday, just 3 days.
Yeah.
Over 50,000. It just shows you the demand. Parents love the Summer Rising program, and they're doing it early, and we think a lot of more people are going to joints right away.
We're out of time. Why'd you bring props? You had
I brought
props.
props because we also, I'm really excited that we announced also the Global African History curriculum,
new curriculum, yes.
just last week, which is
Wonderful.
really, really a big deal. It's part of our Hidden Voices programming, which tells the stories of the Black history and African history. It's something that all of our kids need to know. So this is part one of it.
Okay.
We're really, really excited about this. Love to come back and tell you more.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Was there
that's
a
great.
word that went out to all the officials? I mean, the mayor had props today. You brought props. Is this a new thing? Got it.
These are
I'm
a
a
lot
school
more-
person. Props always help, right?
These are a lot more easy to handle.
Right,
though.
exactly.
Mayor had some big props over there. Anyway, thank you so much, Chancellor,
It's a
for
pleasure.
coming in.
Thank you.